Evening started. Braden with the handoff. And how about that Sunrise Mountain defense?
You can get your defense to put points on the board. Huge advantage in the first half of a football game.
And frankly, I would say this, Kenny, the wind obviously was a bit of a factor. That was a ball just shouldn't have been thrown. Wide receiver.
Quarterback a little bit of an excuse on that throw. Maybe.
See the carry. Oh. And you got a lot of black shirts. Now that's the definition of gang tackle.
Yeah, that's sending a lot of tacklers to the football.
And we're looking in there, see if we can find the. If you can find the face mask grab in.
Yeah, he tried to pull it out.
But when that spread offense, runs effectively, it is a thing of beauty where the quarterback kind of play.
Yeah,
it really doesn't happen that much.
No, you're right. What a catch.
What a pitching. Melnick, look at him, 6'5", 267, big number 73 on the left side of that line. But this is Walker, boy, when he gets into that secondary. And I'll tell you, that's a great hustle play by Johnson Noah to keep coming and tracking him down along with King Solomon. Had a little bit of it. Braden takes the snap. And Walker steps out of a tackle in the backfield and is pursued, and he's going to lose yardage here. Take a look at that long run, Kenny.
We're almost untouched, basically, into the secondary, and decided, step out of bounds right here.
Line, this was easy.
I'm sure Coach Sawyers is very happy to get some yards on the ground on that drive. Every yard came via the run.
Ladies join for just $5 at Las Vegas Athletic Clubs. Go to lvac.com for more information. And, okay.
SN, they're
going nuts.
Best sponsors.
Fans are going nuts for chicken education. and we're going to have a big mustache coming up later too.
Come on, the chick Coronado Cofer?
No, it was at Palo. It was that same night. And this kid's kicking. He's kicking $50 for every touchdown scored towards the cure for cancer, and we appreciate them being on board with us. Well, for a team that can throw it pretty prolifically, if that's a word.
Yeah, he showed his leg. Javion Ward looks like a heck of an athlete, a junior. Been tough defensively, making plays and really contributing to the ground game. And it was a dart.
Oh, Kenny, listen.
That's a heck of a catch right there. Great throw.
Making it into the UPS Store red zone.
Heck of a catch. Look at this, over the shoulder. And it's just on cruise control right now.
There's Wright, and that was pretty well defended. Wright just gets it there.
Yeah, very well.
Boy, he has an arm.
He really does. Unknown. It just makes the game's much more competitive.
Braden makes a play there.
For no gain by 4 or 5 players.
1, 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cuts.
9, the 10. The entire defense at one point touched him.
That was amazing. That was a great effort.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
That was absolutely amazing. And then putting his head down and almost busting it earlier.
And to wear steel-toed shoes.
That was one of the most impressive things this season. Look at Braden dancing around. He's still making moves. He's still running. What an incredible individual effort by Braden. Wow, that's the highlight of the night for the Rattlers.
I made sure the sprinklers won't go on tonight.
That's what he said. If you happen to be tuning in for the first time, we did a game up here several years ago, and that was back when the games kicked off at 8. Yes. I love the 7 o'clock.
Yeah, so it was 2 years ago, and then last year something happened.
Well, there he is. There's Braden dancing again, and good open field tackle. Actually, wow. I guess you say great. So that was a good timeout by Coach Sawyers. They dialed something up.
Yeah, they did. They put some pressure on. See that. No more this is not flag football or touch football.
When change left, they can get down there in a heartbeat, and then they kind of ripping your heart out right before halftime.
Even though it's 26.
Right? They get the ball about here, about the 10, 12-yard line before half.
Yep.
He said, get a couple first downs, go to the locker room, have a nice day. They go 3 and out.
Flag. Everybody's coming back. Don't tell me they're going to bring that one back. Don't bring this one back. Come on.
That still could be a home run for them is that quick slant to Hayes.
That was
been down and the clock would have kept running.
Yeah, I think that may have been the reason he dropped it, not on purpose, but because he was thinking, and they had the G-force, he could stop.
There you go.
Nice throw. Wright's making it look easy.
Listen, the coverage.
And the
honestly,
catch by Kyle, it's like he looked like he's.
Let's throw this again. You know, Neil, if you could show the flag at the goal line and you see McMillan slow to get up, he was wrapped up.
Yeah. Saw Braden Taiwan do it. He says, watch me. I'm going to take it to the end zone. The Mojave defense had another idea.
What a wild play to wrap up what was an extremely impressive first half. And Wright's going to throw for it and throws his softest pass of the night that falls into the waiting fingertips of Kamani Wilkes. And the Miners, our sponsor here at Thursday Night Lights. Loose ball again. Braden goes down, picks it up, and now he's going to fire it downfield. And that's a good get it in space to a guy with some wheels.
Slipped through a couple of arm tackles.
You know, for the Miners last year, came to the playoffs, went 6-3 in league play, and they only lost 4 starters off that team last year. So that's a coach's dream.
So impressive, and like I mentioned, you know, 3rd year now of the new system. They're learning, you know.
And a bunch of white shirts pulling that ball. You basically just grab that ball and come out of the pile and go the other way with Jeremy Sorensen. And then the hustle play, that's Stephen Wright. That's the quarterback. Stephen Wright comes back, forces the fumble. Wow, what a wild play.
Jorge Baca, you know, he trailed the play from Mojave. He was
so Mojave on offense here. And it's Khalid Walker fighting for all he's worth, and he loses it, puts it on the rug, and is able to pounce back on it. You know, you can sense it with the defense. Kenny, you get to...
Obviously, he was not the receiver, but a double coverage on this team. Proby had this play covered deep, and that passed Antonio.
And we're back with you at Sunrise Mountain. They're still popping pads out there.
Yeah, they're blocking. A couple of these blocks were an illegal block. Block in the back. They'll bring the excuse to throw because you need to get that guy experience throwing the football.
And how about this? Open spaces. This is Trayvon Ward. They are not going to catch him.
Wow. And he said that you know, they're chasing points. Ward gets to the outside and then cuts it back against the grain and to the middle of the field, and he is gone. That almost looked like a punt return.
Yeah, no, he can
got
move.
A little bit of a wedge, and
the score has ballooned like this. But I think you're right, Kenny.
Yeah,
I mean, that's over at the point of attack.
They're not. They were beaten at the line of scrimmage. The second line of defense was nowhere to be found, and.
Oh, there's a good hard run. That's Walker on the sidelines. And, boy, look at him go. Now he pauses, gets another 7 yards, 45-50 for sure.
Yeah, you have a back that, you know, gets close to 100 yards in the night and you get shut out. You could turn that into.
Really shut their chances down in this game in the first half.
Well, Sunrise Mountain